When we're first starting out, one of the first techniques we learn in the dojo is gedan barai. And whether we're talking to someone very young or even someone who's got quite a bit of experience, there are some factors that we might want to just make sure they're aware of, like even in their first lesson. So this is a really, really simple gedan barai application, but it relies on a couple of very important things. And here's how we teach it in our first class. After we've done a warm-up, after we've done some basic in thin air moves, we'll get everyone round and give them a partner. And what we do then is this, we say, okay, so if I can work with same side wrist grab, so not crossing the body, first thing I need to know is how to get out of that the easy way, and that's just to lift that hand up to my heart like that. So thumb to the heart, doesn't matter how strong they are, if I do that, then I'm getting out of that. And that might be a reasonable thing to do if it's just mad Uncle Bob with the 800 quid he owes me, then we just go, get off mad Uncle Bob, behave yourself, we sort ourselves out. But if it's someone who intends to do me harm, then this isn't the threat, that is. And if I do that, now there's two of them, and so that might be a bit more dangerous. So I need to do something else. It might be that you go preemptive striking, it might not. Maybe you're not so inclined, maybe you don't get caught on camera, maybe there are other people around. If you're seen to wave the fist first, you're in trouble. Whatever it is, we'll try it a different way out, or at least we'll say that this move can be used differently. And so instead of taking the thumb to the heart, we're going to take the fist back to the hip fast. Pulling it back strong only gets me into more trouble. I need to learn to remove that hand fast. So when we're removing the hand fast, you get this nice whiplash action that tells you whether it's genuine or not. Sometimes you get a partner who just lets go. And he's still stood upright, of course. But if he's grabbed you like he means it, and then you get that happen, which then allows you to brush that arm away, giving you the potential to strike or to run, depending on what's most appropriate at the time. So the last part of bringing this arm down is to note that it's brushing this arm aside, not just clouting it. If you'll excuse me, simply clouting his arm doesn't actually get me anywhere except being more angry, bruised, and maybe I'm in even more trouble. So it's removing this hand fast and brushing this arm. Unite it with the breath, and that will give me my opportunity to go or to strike, depending on what's most necessary in any given situation. And that's how we get them to practice it. And then when they go back to doing it in line, they've got a very easy, simple application. Someone's grabbed, and they can practice that with that in mind at the very, very least. And yes, there are plenty of other applications to gedan barai. We do 100, and we make sure that the number one, actually it's number 6, but that one is practiced right from the start, right from lesson number 1. So there we go.